Hello, thank you for tuning into this video. Today we are covering the 4 stages of fixing and flipping properties in the real estate space. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi, my name is Jaleesa and I'm the Cash Flow Apprentice. I'm also the founder of Equip 3000 LLC right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we work with homeowners, investors, and entrepreneurs alike in creating cash flow solutions for real estate challenges. So whether you have a house you need a licensed professional to help you buy or sell, you're seeking investment profits and investment properties, or you're searching for strategies and solutions into making real estate work for you, Equip 3000 can equip you with the resources you need to get started. And so today we are covering the 4 stages of fixing and flipping, so let's get into it. Number 1, we have to find it, right? We have to find a property that we are looking to fix and flip. Ultimately, we're looking to buy low so we can sell high and make a spread in between once we added everything into the house that we want to improve. Now, where do we find these discounted properties? Well, my friend, this is the central point of your business. Because once you've identified a property and went through all the stages and sold it, well, you're going to be looking for another property, right? And so we want to have a pipeline or a system in place to where continually find deals for us. And so once we're finished with one, we can start immediately on our next one. And so where do these properties come from? Well, you may have marketing campaigns that are already in place. You may have our traditional standard where you're sending direct mail letters out. You may be having roadside signs or bandit signs that are on the road, right? You may have more sophisticated marketing campaigns that are virtual, like you have capture pages and ways to collect leads online. Maybe you have solid connections in the community and you grow your business through referrals and word of mouth. People knowing that you're in the real estate space and this is your area of genius. So you can be able to zero in on your network and be able to collect leads that way. Or you may actually just work with someone who just specializes in finding discounted properties. And those individuals are referred to as wholesalers. Wholesalers specializes in finding properties at a discount at very low prices so they can be able to sell to you and be able to renovate and rehab as you wish. Number 2. That is, now that we've identified a property, it is time to fund it, okay? So we've identified a property, we went through the due diligence process on this property, and this is a solid deal for us to move on. So now it's time to find the funds to buy it, right? Or to control it, right? You can do this through a number of different ways. Now, there's my favorite individuals out there who just happen to fall into fix and flip accidentally. And those individuals who actually purchased a house utilizing a traditional mortgage because they ultimately wanted to live in the house. They said, you know what? Let's go ahead and update the kitchen. Let's go ahead and update the master bath. Let's finish off the basement. These are value-added improvements that increased the value on their house to where they were ready to sell and made a great profit when they did. Those are accidental fix and flippers. There may be individuals out there that say, hey, I already have money in place. I just need to understand how to do this. Well, my friend, this is where you insert your funds and be able to close on the deal. Maybe you're an individual that needs to raise capital through private money. You have resources, connection, a network of individuals that have money that are looking to get involved in real estate. You can be able to work with those individuals and protect their investment by securing it through an asset like real estate, right? Because that asset in itself is worth X amount of dollars. And so their money is secured once they purchase that house, because if something goes wrong, well, they can be able to sell that property and regain their funds if need be. Maybe you're going the hard money route where you are acquiring a loan. They're ultimately looking for the numbers to work. So you're putting together a proposal. You're putting together a presentation for them to review through your application and see if this is a viable deal or not. Ultimately, with a hard money lender, they're a lot more conservative, and so they want to make sure that you're going to be able to make good on this deal as it's going forward. Maybe you're looking for a way to utilize terms. I've seen this a number of different times, right? Where you're obtaining access to the property, and then once you sell it and close on it, then you're able to pay off the seller in the beginning, right? There's a number of ways that you can structure this, but ultimately find a way that works for you. Number 3, now we've identified the property that we want to buy at a discount. We did our due diligence, it's solid. We found the money on it and closed on it. Now the real work happens. And that, my friend, is number 3, where we fix it. That's right, our contractor comes on board, our designer is coming on board, everyone is pitching in to make this deal excellent, right? They're adding on what I call value-added improvements. That means that we're not going through the house and say, hey, my favorite color is yellow, so I want all the walls to be yellow. I want the outside to be yellow. I want the banisters to be yellow. You're not going crazy with your own ideas of what you enjoy. You're going at this property with ideas that are coming from the market. What is seen commonly in the area? What is seen common in the comps that you're looking at, right? Ultimately, you want your property to be as close or comparable to what is already sold for a figure that you know that house will go and sell at, okay? So that's where your contractor is coming in to address any structural concerns to the property, but also add some value-added improvements, like go ahead and updating the kitchen, or switching out the fixtures so they're a little bit more modern, right? So these are all opportunities for you to get in and add value to the property so it can sell at the top dollar you know it can. And number 4, and the final one, once we've gone through all of that, right? Now it's time to flip it. During the flip it process, we're getting the house cleaned out. We may be getting the house staged. We're working with our realtor to get it listed, get it on the market so we can get more eyes onto our property. Now we're getting buyers into the home so they can see all the bells and whistles that we've put into the house, so they can now see if this is a house they want to make a home. So if you know anyone that's looking to get in the fix and flip world or explore this area, go ahead and share this video out to them so they can too understand the 4 stages of fixing and flipping a real estate property. If you haven't already, go ahead and stay connected with me. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Both you can find me at Jaleesa Cashflow Apprentice. You can also head over to my website, that's equip3000.com, where you can have more additional resources and check out some of our upcoming events. But thank you for connecting with me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.